Following an exciting first episode of the FBI International Season 4 finale, Wes Mitchell traveled to another continent to complete the investigation. The Season 4 finale of FBI International sent him to Japan, where he worked with a single Japanese detective to figure out who was kidnapping and killing many American women. Meanwhile, the fly team was left in Budapest to provide assistance in any manner they could. The FBI International season finale had questions to answer, one of which was who would receive the GS-14 promotion. As the season progressed, and there was so much focus on Mitchell, the writers always meant for FBI International Season 5 to occur, resulting in cliffhangers for many characters. The episode concluded the two-part case, but it was definitely not intended to complete the series. Mitchell's Japan case in the FBI International series finale explained Mitchell learns how strict Japanese law enforcement is. The first hour of the FBI International season finale began in Budapest, where an American woman was killed. With ties to Japan, Reiko Isokawa traveled to town to assist with the inquiry. When a man called Takayama was apprehended, the inquiry became more difficult, as was a family regarded as Japanese aristocracy. It carried the investigation to Japan, but Mitchell quickly realized that his American techniques would not sit well with the Japanese authorities, who have a far stricter system for obtaining warrants. Jay Hayden as Tyler Booth in FBI International, against the backdrop of other characters. When Heather, a young woman, is taken, all eyes shift to Lloyd, a cab driver. It's evident that he's the alpha that Mitchell knew they were looking for, but he couldn't acquire a warrant to search his home, as he discovered that the Takayama son, who had been arrested within the first hour, had been cut off from his family. Mitchell decided to pay the family a visit, and the matriarch provided the two agents handling the case all of the codes they would need, resulting in a significant breakthrough in the investigation. Mitchell worked alone to catch the killer and save Heather, with the fly team supporting as much as they could in finding Lloyd. Mitchell and Reiko worked off the books, prompting higher-ups to intervene, punish Reiko, and kick Mitchell out of the country. Mitchell worked alone to catch the killer and save Heather, with the fly team supporting as much as they could in finding Lloyd. Mitchell eventually persuaded Lloyd to divulge Heather's location in exchange for a cyanide tablet, allowing him to avoid incarceration. But the fly team leader isn't going to let the cab driver off so easily. Who receives the GS-14 promotion between VO and Reigns? Amanda Tate announced that the decision would be made the next day. For the past few episodes, Vo and Reigns have been waiting to learn about a GS-14 promotion. Only one of them would receive it, and at the start of FBI International Season 4, Episode 22, Tate stated that a decision would be made the next morning. We had to wait until the two get answers, and even then, they didn't come. VO and Booth are running in FBI International Season 4, Episode 7. Vo and Reigns went out into the main foyer for a video call, as Tate and Smitty watched. However, the camera cut to VO and Reigns holding hands while waiting for the call to connect, and we never found out which of the two would earn the promotion. Given her continuous leadership in Budapest while Mitchell was away in Japan, it only makes sense that Vo would be promoted. What happens to Mitchell at the end of FBI International? Mitchell has to make a decision about meeting his half-sister. When his father, Dean, arrived in Budapest, Mitchell recognized nothing had changed about the man. However, Dean revealed that he had another child, a high school freshman daughter. She needs someone in her life to help her, and Dean believed Mitchell would be an excellent choice. The cast of FBI International stands in their Budapest offices. Mitchell first refused to believe he had a half-sister, but a picture came through to confirm it. He spends the 2-hour finale debating whether he should meet her or not. Finally, he decided to take the trip, shocking his sister as she walked home. As a cop, Mitchell might have surprised her in a better way, as stopping her in an isolated area would have certainly made her fearful of an attack. However, the Season 4 finale of FBI International left us hoping that the siblings could build a bond. Thank you for watching.